welcome to our channel Easy Chemistry by Praveen. Welcome to all. So, today I am going to discuss about the equilibrium constant Kp and Kc. How to write the Kp and Kc. Already I discussed about the law of mass actions. What are the conditions for the equilibrium? What is mean by equilibrium? What type of the reactions are able to achieve the equilibrium? That all discussed in the part 1. I discussed introductions. If you not yet see it, I will give in the description. At the same time, I will give in the comment section. At the same time, I will give in the iCard once. See here. So for example, today what we are going to discuss. Today we are discussing about the how to write the equilibrium constant Kp and equilibrium constant Kc. What is the difference between the Kp and Kc? When we have to write the Kp and Kc, when we have to write. Not only that, we will discuss about the reaction quotients also. We will discuss reaction quotients. What is meant by reaction? What is the difference of the equilibrium constant? What is the difference of the reaction quotients? When we have to use the reaction quotients? When we have to use the equilibrium constant? Is there any example? What about the pure solvent? What about the pure liquid? Can we take the while writing the equilibrium expression? That all we discuss. See here. For example, this is the one reaction is there. I want to write the equilibrium condition for the equilibrium for this constant. I have to write. So, for example, if you see 2a plus 3b, 4c plus 5d. So, this is the one reaction is there. So, to write the any reactions, you have to understand first that the first of all we have to find out the its active mass. We have to find out. So if you find out the active masses, it's very easy for us to writing the expression, equilibrium expression we can write according to the law of mass action. What the law of mass actions is there? Law of mass actions is said that the rate of the reaction. So here what is there? The rate of reactions, the rate of reactions of reactant, whatever the reactant is there, is directly proportional to the active masses of its reactant. That means active mass should be there. So active mass we are represented in terms of the bracket only we are represent. For example, if you write the active mass A, how can you write? Bracket A, what is there here? 2 is there. This is the active mass. For example, B, what is the active mass? B. So for example, what is the active mass for the C? See this way. See, whatever the concentration is there, you have to write in a power. It rises to the power. That is only we are calling as a equilibrium constant. While writing the law of mass actions only, this is only said the law of mass actions. So D5, this is the equilibrium constant. So how to write the equilibrium constant? So before going to write the equilibrium constant, we have to know how many types of the equilibrium constants are presented. If you see, equilibrium constants are mainly two types they are presented. So one is called as a Kc, one is called as a Kp. Regularly we are using, that's why I am writing. For example, what is the difference of the Kc? What is the difference of the Kp? For example, if you express the concentration in terms of the molarity, that is called as a Kc. If you express that is in terms of the molarity, that is called as a Kc. If you express it in terms of the partial pressure, that is called as a Kp we are writing. So is there any other condition? So for example, molarity in the sense what? M is equal N by V. So nothing but moles for liters. N we are calculating in terms of the moles only, and V are the, what are the units of the V? Liters only. So here you can take atmosphere, you can take. So this is applicable for the solid you can take, and you can take the liquids and gases also you can take. So for example, the Kp expressions you cannot write for the solid, you cannot write, and at the same time for the liquid also you cannot write the expression. Only the gas phase molecule is there, then only in the equation we can write the expression we can write. So for this I want to write the equilibrium constant I have written. So I will explain very clearly. See here, if you want to note down here. See next one. any reactions you can take, we can write the equilibrium constant very easily. We can write the equilibrium constant. So for example, I am taking the one reaction, same reactions only I am taking. So 2a plus 3b is a 4c plus 4d. That only I am writing. Anything I am writing. See here, 2a plus 3b converted to form the 4c plus 4d. This is called as a forward reactions. So again, what will happen? 4c plus 4d converted into 3b and 2a. This is called as a backward reaction. So small b we are ready. So I want to write the for forward reactions. I want to, as per the law of mass action application, I want to write the equilibrium expression for the, I want to write. So these all, one will be a solid, one will be a, so no problem. While doing the so many example, we will do that expression we will do. See here, for the Kp, how will you write? So here, whenever you are writing, you take the active mass of the product you can take here. While you are writing, you can take the active masses of the product. Whatever the concentration is there, you can take the this concentration. Here I am writing the N, I am writing. N is nothing but the whatever the concentration is there, mole concentration is there, you can write. So next one, reactant, product of the reactant you can take, write the N, you can write. N is nothing but here what will happen? N is nothing but the concentration. So now how can write the forward reaction? So forward reactions, how can I write? So product of the product we can have to take. So active masses. For the active masses, how can you write? C. This is called as a active mass for the C. So what is there here in the molar concentration? Molar concentration, you can see the 4, you can see writing I am as a 4. So next one, for the D we have to write as a 4. We are taking the product. That's why you should not add the plus. You should not add the minus. Why? Because we are taking the product we are taking. So we have to write like this. So product upon the reactant. So denominator what should be there? Denominator reactant should be there. Numerator what should be there? Product should be. You have to write. So next one, what will happen? Reactant. So reactant in the sense what? A power 2 b power 3 we have to write. This is for the forward reaction. But I want to know for the backward reaction. So backward reaction in the sense what? 4c plus 4d again converted. That means this type of the reaction. So left side. So you can see what here what will happen. This will become a reactant in the backward reaction. This will become like a product. So what product upon the reactant. So what are the products here? These are the products. So active masses of the product you have to write. Product of the active masses you have to write upon the reactant. So this is the backward reaction. That's why CD will become the product. We written the active masses we written. So here after what was written, so I want equilibrium is equal to the Kf by the Kf1 by the Kb. So the definition is the, it is some temperature, at a given temperature, the ratio of the forward reaction and backward reactions is called as a equilibrium constant. Is called as a equilibrium constant is. So this is called as a one definition. Generally we are writing the one definition. There are the two definitions is there writing the equilibrium expression. See here, the ratio of the product of the ratio of the forward reactions to the backward reaction. This is the one case we will define like this. But why? Because if you take like this. But what I want to take like this, I want another definition. So another definition, at a given temperature, the rate of the reaction, at a given temperature, the ratio, we are taking the ratio of the, whether it is, so here what will happen? This is called as a product, this is called as a reactant, this is called as a product, this is called as a reactant. What we have done? Product upon the reactant, we have done the product upon the reactant. So ratio of the product, we have taken the product now, we didn't add, we didn't do the subtraction. Just what we have taken the product of the reactant, product of the product we have taken. So product of the ratio of the product of product, ratio of the product of the product to the ratio of the product, ratio of the product of the product to the product of reactant. whatever, just we are taking only product and reactant only the thing, that only we are writing. So this we are writing in terms of the forward reactions and backward reaction. This we are writing ratio of the product to the product of the reactant, in which their active mass in the sense, these are called as the active mass. Their active mass rises to power, that only we are writing now. So these will become rises to powers which are equal to stoichiometric coefficient in the balanced equation. Stoichiometric coefficient, that means this is only, so we are writing the power sum that should be equal to the this only we are equal. So this is about the equilibrium constant. So for example, if I want to write the Kp for this expression, if I want to write, just what we have to do, for example Kp we are writing, just you can keep the P, just you have to write the only the P only here, no need to change, just you have to write the P expressions, you can write, you can substitute the P, it will become like a Kp should be there. So P, so just you have to add the P, it will become like a Kp only, Kp for the forward reaction, Kp forward, so it will become like a Kp. Why? Because we are represented in the concentration in terms of the partial pressure only represented. To write the Kp, definitely gaseous phase only should be presented, solid liquid we cannot write. So this is for the one expression. So some important points you have to remember while writing the Kp, you have to equilibrium constant, whether it is the Kp, whether it is the Kc. See here, in the writing the equilibrium expressions, pure solid, whatever is there in the pure solids and pure liquid, we are not included in the equilibrium expressions. We are taking it as a unity one we are taking. That means we are not included. Whether in the equilibrium expression, in the reactions, solid is there, liquid is there, we are not right. By taking the example, we can easily understand. So here, the reaction should be a balanced, should be there. That should be is balanced with the lowest numbers only, lowest integers only. We have to balance. That means 2, 3 like that also. We should not take a 200, 300. For example, if you take 2a plus 3b, like this is there, no? So while writing the balanced equation also should not like 300, 400, highest integers, that will make a very complicated to write the equilibrium constant. It's very complicated. We'll write. So for example, if you get the reaction equilibrium constant, some range. For example, if you get the equilibrium constant value like 1000 or in between below like 0.01 or in between the 0.001 to the 1000. If you get the values like this, what will happen? So here, if you get the highest value of the equilibrium constant, you will calculate now. Whenever you are calculating the equilibrium constant, if you get the highest value of the equilibrium constant, that indicated that it's going to the forward reactions. Directions also we can easily identify, but at the equilibrium conditions only we can identify with the help of the equilibrium. So that means what? Product concentration will be more. So reaction equilibrium constant is very low. In the questions they will give the equilibrium constant is this much. For example, if you see this value are more than this, you can say that. How can you say? For example, one in the given reaction equilibrium constant is equal 10 to the power of 4. What about the direction of the reactions? Direction of the reaction is a forward reaction, going to the forward reaction to attain the equilibrium. Product concentration will be more. So this is will be like a backward reaction. This is will be like a equilibrium conditions. That means here you can see the 50% of the equilibrium reactant and product you can see. If you get achieve the value between the in between the values. So backward reaction in the sense what? Reactant will be more, like this will be there. So this is the one case. So another one is there, the reaction quotient is there. What about the reaction quotient? Already if you want to know the direction, whether it is the forward reaction, whether it is the backward reaction, already equilibrium constant is there. What about the reaction quotient? reaction quotient is denoted by the symbol is called as a Q. So I don't want to know the forward reaction, backward reactions in the equilibrium. Other than the equilibrium, I want to know. That time I will use the reaction quotient. I will use. So same thing. Law of mass action also. This is also the same thing only. So here, for example, Q is equal K. Q is equal. That means reaction quotient is greater than the Q, less than the Q. What will happen? So this we have to know. In the examination, they will give this value. They will give. So whenever the reaction quotient is equal to K, that indicates that the reaction is in the equilibrium. Understand, reaction quotient, we can know the directions, whether it is the forward reaction, direction reaction, other than equilibrium. Other than the equilibrium condition, if you want to know the product concentration, reactant concentration, you have to know, you have to use the by using the one method by help of the reaction quotient only. So that is the reaction quotient. See here, this is the equilibrium condition. So here reaction quotient, so value is towards the greater, the reaction quotient is greater. That means what? This is called as a backward reactions. So see here, the quotient is very less, reaction quotient is very less, the value is more towards the equilibrium condition, towards the more equilibrium conditions, in the sense what? Forward reaction. So forward reaction. So backward in the reaction, reactant concentration will be more, forward reaction product concentration will be more. So by using this, you can easily identify whether the reaction is going backward or the backward or forward. You can easily identify the reactant concentration is more or product concentration will be. By taking the same example, we will write the equilibrium expression. We will write. So I am write the equilibrium expression for the following equation: calcium carbonate solid on dissociation or heating, it will give the calcium oxide plus CO2 gas. Write the equilibrium expression, whether it is the Kc or Kp. So how can you write? Product upon the reactant, we will write. Product upon the reactant, we will. Product, what will happen? CaO, active masses. What is the active masses? Nothing is there. So nothing but one only. 1 CO2 by CaCO3, we will write. If you, so generally we will write like this. If you write this equation completely, it is wrong. It is not correct. This is not the expression for the equilibrium. Why? Just now only I said reactant upon the product upon the reactant. Same thing only we have written. But here, see here, the answer will be like only CO2 will be. What happened? See here, before only I said pure solids, whatever the solids is there, pure solid and pure liquid, we are not included in the equilibrium expression, but their concentration will not be changed. Whenever the concentration is changing, that only we are included. For example, that's why we are not including the CaCO3, and that means what? In the equation, if you see solid, liquid, should not write. Only you have to take the gases state only we have to take. What will happen? Gases having the intramolecular spaces more, they will occupy, definitely they will go participate, their concentration will be easily changes, whether it is increasing or decreasing, it will be changes. For that only we are writing the gases only we have to take. So another example, we will write another example. So another example I am writing. Already we know the formic acid, we know. So HCOOH, formic acid. So formic acid is reacting with the H2O. It is reacting with the H2O. Formic acid is there. So formic acid is reacting with the H2O. See here, dissociation of the formic acid, it will form HCOO minus. This is called as a aqueous plus H3O plus. This is called as a, so this is also called as a aqueous only. We are writing it is called as a aqueous. So write the expression for this reaction. So Kc is equal product upon the reactant. So HCOO active mass H3O by HCOOH upon the H2O. we are writing. If you are right, this is the incorrect. Why? Because pure liquid we are not included in the equilibrium expression, we are not in that, so you have to remove, the equation will be become like this. For example, if you want a same thing for Kp, how can you write? PHCOO minus H3O plus, we can write, but one gaseous phase should be there, that's why we cannot write for this reaction. What will be? Why? Because only gaseous phase should be there. So another reactions we can write. If you understand another reactions, automatically it's very easy. So we know that the phosphorus, we know for the phosphorus only I am writing. So here another reactions, P4 plus 5O2, this is called as a gas, this is called as a solid. So you can write this. So P4O10 solid, write the equilibrium expression for these reactions. How can you write? Generally we can write Kc is equal to P4O10 reactant, only number 1. If any 2 is there, we have to keep 2. If not 2 is there, that's why we are not writing. So we can write P4O2, 5 is there na, rises to power. Wrong. Why? Because solid we should not include it. So expression will be become like only O2 5. Enough. O2 5 is enough. Only we have to write the gases only, we have to write the gases only, we have to write. So if you write like this also, this is called as a wrong. How to write? Why? Because product upon the reactant. This is the correct expressions. Try to understand while writing. So another example we will take. So another example we can take H2 gas plus I2 gas. It's very easy only if you practice. So automatically what will happen? 2HI, it will form the 2HI. This is also gas state. So here no problem, we already included all this. Kc, Kp is equal to reactant active mass upon the, so product active mass upon the reactant active mass. So PHI active mass, so H2 active mass, if it is 2 is there, you have to keep, whenever the number is there here, you have to raise to the power, you have to raise. So this is the expression for the Kp and Kc. You can write the expression for the Kp and Kc. So if you take the another example, for example I am writing the another example. So if you practice like this, automatically everything is there. So solid and liquid you should not include, that is the only the condition. Solid and liquid you should not include it. So for example, if you take and CaSO4 plus 5H2O, CaSO4 plus 3H2O plus 2H2O. See here, in this what will happen? This is called as a solid, this is hydrated salt na, this is called as a gas. So how to write the expression? We will write. See here, only solid is there, we should not take the solid we should not take, only we should take on the gas state. So Kc is equal H2O. What is the here? 2. That is only the correct thing. Only we have to take. So another thing we will take. So H2O. One is gas, one is liquid. Here how to write expression? Before we neglected the liquid and gas, we are neglected. See here, whenever the gas is equilibrium with the liquid is equilibrium with the gas, what will happen? Whose concentration will be changed? In these cases we have to take the liquid only, we have to take in these cases, we have to take only. For example, if you keep 2 here, it will become like a expression like this, Kc. So one thing you have to remember that while writing the Kp expression, this means in concentration we are expressed in the partial pressure we are expressing. So we are writing for the Kc, we are expressing in the terms of the molarity, we are expressing units is moles per meter. Kp is equal atmosphere. While writing the equation solid plus liquid, we are neglecting the solid and liquid, we are neglecting. So by using this you can write the any examples also, you can write any example. So I am writing the another example by taking another example. If you practice more example, that will give the more confident, it will give the more confident. So for example, I am writing CO plus 2Ag plus reversible reactions in a closed vessels. So one is, copper is a solid, this is called as a aqueous only I am taking. So it will become like Cu plus 2, Cu plus 2 plus 2Ag. So solid plus aqueous. So for these reactions, how to write the reaction? See here, solid should negligible. Solid we should not write in the equilibrium expression. We have to write the solid. We have to write the equilibrium expression. So only gases phase only we have to include it in the gases phase only. We have to include it. See here, aqueous is there, solid is there. So equilibrium expression Kc, how can you write? Cu, what is there here? Cu2 plus upon the Ag plus 2, because active mass is 2 na, active mass is 1 here, nothing is there, so you have to keep the 1. So this is the expression for the equilibrium constant. So this is about the today part 2. So next session we will discuss about the what are the conditions is there for the equilibrium expression by taking the some numericals. What is the relation, how to talk about take the relationship between the Kp and Kc. That is only we will discuss in that only we will discuss. Not only that, characteristic of the equilibrium also we will discuss. So all this we will easily discuss.